I always want to go.
All right, let's run through these.
You guys like talk about.
See how we do. Of course, I have to log back in because.
I don't know, man. I pressed the 5 button, exactly what I did, my friend. Yes. You didn't tell me?
All right, so real quick, office hours today. 9 to 11, I'll be over in my office, and from 1 to 3, I'll be over in my office in the other building. Monday, 11 to 3, I'll be over there. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I will have to let you know next week. But that's what I can tell you so far. All right? All right, let's talk about our data. So it talks about a table shows the distance in miles of several flights from Denver's DIA along with the cost for those flights. These fares are based on round trip with non-stops, September 11th. So distance is going to be list 1, which is your explanatory variable. Airfare is going to be your response variable. Generally, it will be in order. So if it's the first column and the second column, that's list 1, list 2, X, then Y. If they're on top of each other across, it's usually the first list and the second list. We'll try not to fake you guys out too much on those. Sometimes it doesn't matter. If you're comparing ACT scores to SAT scores, you just have to pick which one is going to be your X and which is going to be your Y. All right, so let's plug the data in. So I'm going to go stat, edit, clear the data. And plug them in. Make sure I'm going right. 1207. 7, 650, 845. What'd I do?
So you know how to steal identities.
Winston already has all of our identities. Don't worry about it.
Don't joke about that because he
It probably does.
It's all right. He's shaving a quarter penny off of every bank account.
Did you get it, but not
What if I have one of those like things that lets me go on the internet? No. Like the thing that lets me go on the internet while I'm on the school Wi-Fi.
Like if you
Yeah.
do it too. He's on the other one.
Sweet.
All right. Yeah, it's okay. All right. Let's clear. Nothing in Y equals we're good. Make sure stat plot is on. Our stat plot is on. And then it looks like it's going to be a scatter plot for list 1, list 2. It's going to be a dot, so that's good. Some of you guys help it. You still have this on a box plot. So make sure you modify it. And then once you have it correctly done, you can hit zoom 9 and take a look at your data. What would this piece of data right here be called?
An outlier.
An outlier. It's the line of best fit. It's going to fit somewhere in here, right? This outlier might be something. So let's go ahead and create by hand the scatter plot. Okay, if you did that by hand, great. So now I'm going to go stat, calculate. I want to find the linear regression, which is number 4. Hit enter. You don't have anything in list 1, list 2, I don't have to necessarily list it. It looks like I have an R value of 0.49, so about 0.50, and an R squared of about 0.25.
Wait, I don't have those R's.
Okay, on your calculator, you can follow me on this. Ready?
Yeah.
You're going to go second catalog. So down here, second of 0.
Yeah.
Find the letter D. That'll take you down to the D's in the alphabet, and then scroll down to diagnostics. And you want to turn your diagnostics on. So
Yeah.
it does that, and then hit enter, and that says done. Now your diagnostics will stay on. It'll give you the R and the R squared value. Okay? Yeah, buddy. So second calculate, linear regression.
Is there a way for me to, I'm trying to transfer the image I got on the scatter plot from here to there?
How do I put in my graph?
Is there a way I can like trace the numbers to tell the exact number values of the boxes?
You gotta think about that. I like that. What do you think? I'll get you an answer here in a second. All right, so 0.49 for your R value is moderate. It has a positive correlation. The slope's positive, so the R is positive. A natural goal would be to try to predict airfare based on distance. To do this, we need to do a line of best fit. Draw a line of best fit that fits those points. So this is my line of best fit. I want to put it on my graph, so I'm going to go y equals. Make sure nothing's in any of our y's. Once I'm at y equals, I hit vars, down to statistics, over to equation, and then your regression equation. It'll plot it in there.
See, you never told me to do that.
Okay? Once you have that in there, it's going to draw your line of best fit. Okay. Roughly, what airfare does your line predict would be for a flight that is 500 miles? 500 miles is an X or a Y value? It's X, so distance is X. So if I want to figure out 500 miles, I'm going to go second, calculate. I want to do a value at 500 miles. If I hit enter, it's going to tell us that that flight should cost us $302.82. Okay? Roughly, what does the airfare predict you for a 1,500-mile trip? So same thing. I'm going to go second, calculate. A value. The value I want now is 1,500. Hit enter. So So you notice your cursor is blinking right here. That's where it's at. So $411.69. Okay. Now, the next part says, hey, pick 2 pieces of your data, and they want you to go and find your line of best fit. My line of best fit I already have on my calculator, but I'm going to pick 2 pieces of data. Now, your 2 pieces of data that you pick might be different than what your neighbor picks. So I'm going to pick 1207, 362, and I'm going to pick 650, 320. Okay, I didn't even look at my data, what it looked like on my graph. I'm just picking those 2 points. So if I pick these 2 points and find the linear equation from it, you guys remember from Algebra 1, x1, x2, or y1, x2, y2. It's been a while since Algebra 1. Find the slope, which is this. Change in y over this change in x. You guys remember this? So I'm going to go 320 minus 362 over 650 minus 1207. So that's going to get me negative 42 on top. Negative 557. So that's going to be positive. So here's my slope. Somebody on a calculator go 42 divided by 0.557. So that's the slope as a fraction, but what would the slope be as a decimal? 3 decimals, please. 0.075. So then if I wanted to say, all right, let's find the line of best fit I'm going to go y minus y1. This is the point slope equation, if you remember that. And then my y stays as is. My y1 is that. My slope we found is this. My x stays as is. My x1 is this. All right, so yeah. What's 0.075 times negative 1207? 0.075 times 1207. Hello. Add 362 to that. $452.56. How close is that? 0.52. How close is that to our line of best fit that we just found? It's pretty close. So I might have picked 2 okay points. Would your points be off a little bit than your neighbors if your neighbor picked other points? Would your equation be off? Yes. Okay. So remember that the r and the r squared value are telling you how well your data fits into there. If I don't give you guys homework over the weekend and just say if you owe me something, make sure you get it done, is that okay?
Yep.
Anyone crying themselves to sleep all weekend? Okay, if you cry yourself all week, I'm just going to make fun of you. Guys and girls, have a great day.